So in today's video, I'll give a couple of tips and tricks in the case that your connection will not be stable during your upcoming job interview. And the first thing I want to touch upon here is to actually consider an alternative software, web conferencing tool. For instance, if Hangouts doesn't work in your area, maybe Zoom will. And I know for many of you are applying for Amazon jobs here and there, it's only Amazon Chime as available, but still you could even ask your employer for their phone numbers, your interviewer for their business phone numbers to use in the event that the connection drops. I know this is actually an option for many of you, so you could also as well try it out. The second thing, the second tip you would want to keep in mind for unstable connections during job interviews is to use dial-in numbers. So most conferencing software allows dial-in numbers. Now, for some of you, this is boring advice because you know what those mean, but for most of you, I know you've never used them. And actually, a dial-in number is a traditional phone number that goes through the phone line, and actually that's often more stable than your internet connection, especially when your internet connection is under stress from the video stream. So it's actually quite common for someone to have the voice through a dial-in number and the video through the internet connection. So dial-in numbers are a very, very efficient way to fix these connection issues and often to improve actually the quality of your sound, because often the phone line will sound better than on the digital side of things. Number 3, as a tip here to fix an unstable connection, is to switch between your cable connection and your cellular line. I was surprised on the number of times that the cellular line worked better than my cable connection. Try to switch back between these and see which one works best. Often 5G works better than normal cable connection in many areas of the world, so definitely keep this in mind. Number 4 here, try to use a headset. You will hear better the other side. You will pick a lot more of the conversation, and if you use even the microphone that's closer to you, then that's even better. I personally don't very much like this option, because I know if you do it for extended periods of time, it will feel uncomfortable. That's why my 5th tip here is to actually use a more dedicated sound tool. For instance, I use Jabra speakerphones. I think they're called. They're about $100, and they're actually made by a company specializing in sound tools for web conferencing tools. And I was surprised myself to see that how much the quality improved of the sound and how comfortable they are to use even on unreliable connections. So even investing into such a tool if you believe that's going to be beneficial to you. So these were my tips and tricks when it comes to preventing and fixing an unstable connection during a job interview. Hopefully you found this interesting, and thank you very much for watching.